Hi everybody, Bob with Knives Town here. I thought we'd take a look today at some Case pocket knives. Case, as you know, is that great American pocket knife company that's been around since 1889, producing some of the most collectible pocket knives that this country's ever produced. Just to have a few here from the collection, I thought I'd just take a look at it. It's an opportunity to take a look at some of the more common patterns that you see, and some of the handles and materials that they come in. This is the Stockman pattern, and this is arguably the most famous pattern, the most common and famous. And this is it comes in different sizes. I think this is more of a small or maybe a medium size. You can get these knives in this pattern a little bit bigger. But what we've got here is it's 3-blade. It's a clip blade, clip there, sheep's foot is that blade there, and then a pen blade. And like I say, that's probably the knife that more people start with. It's probably the first pocket knife that more people own in their knife collecting history. And this has got curly maple on it there. Nickel silver bolsters, mirror polished blades. That's typical Case. The next up is a Case Cheetah. And this Cheetah pattern is one that they've had for quite a while, and it's pretty popular. The pattern is a swing guard, and you can see that when you open the blade here, it opens with a nail nick, and when you open it, the guard, there you see it swings open. It's the guard, the finger guard, the finger guard there is attached to the blade as opposed to the handle. So as the blade is moved, it opens up like that. This actually is a lockback knife, and that's not necessarily uncommon for Case, but Case is, I think, more known for producing standard traditional slip joint knives, and this is one of the locking knives they do produce. You can see it's got like white spacers in there. This particular handle here is crushed velvet, I believe is the there you can see that a little better, and you can see the Case shield there. That's how you know that it's original. And this particular one does come with a cheetah on there. You can see it's seen some use, so there's some scratches on there, but it's a polished blade. All right, next up is a Muskrat pattern, which is, if you take a close look at it, you can see there is a very slight S type there to it. And this is I don't know, I call it a squirrel knife because this particular one says squirrel on it there, and it does have depictions of wildlife scenes on the handle. It does have sort of a scrimshaw type of a look to it. There you can see the squirrel there, and that does have kind of a scrimshaw look to it, but it's not really. It's kind of a imitation, but it's still a nice knife. And this blade is called a California clip. It's basically a clip blade, except just sort of stretched. It's just sort of elongated in this area right here. A normal clip would probably end like right about there. California clip gives you a little bit more. That's what that is. Next up is a Canoe pattern, and you can see why it's called that. It looks like a canoe. This particular knife is a Butterbean. That's the name of this knife. This handle is yellow bone, and it comes with a spear point blade and a pen blade. Yeah, nice little knife there. Okay, then we have this pattern. This is called a peanut, and this is just a small knife, but it comes in. This is red bone pattern, or I mean handle here, and you can see the back springs on there, polished back springs, brass liners, nickel silver bolsters, the jigged bone there. There's the shield, and the blades on this one are a pen or a clip blade, and whoops, and a pen blade. There we go. There's that. Okay, then I've got 3 of these, and these are called toothpicks. And this particular one is C green bone. This one is just regular green bone, and then this one is mother of pearl. And all 3 of them are the same pattern, the toothpick pattern. They all look like that. It's a small knife, with a thin blade, but it's sharp. Don't let it fool you. That will cut. Case knives are typically pretty sharp knives right out of the box, and they come in everything you've seen here is an example of their what they call true sharp surgical steel, and basically that's the most common one they make, and it's a 440 series steel, high carbon. It's made so that it can be sharpened and resharpened. Takes a good edge. It's mirror polished. It's a good steel. It's a good blade for a pocket knife. Okay, then the last one I have here is this one, and it's called a Dixie Whittler. Get a close up on that. The handles scales on this one is Delrin, which is it's a man-made kind of a plastic type of a material. It's jigged, to make it look like jigged bone, and it's just your typical slip joint pocket knife. This has got probably the biggest blade of them all, longest blade. And this particular blade does not have the mirror polish on it, but it is just a large clip point blade, and it's it's just a good straight ahead simple pocket knife. I've used it for lots of things, and it's really comes in handy. But the thing about Case is that you're always going to get good quality from Case. That's the thing I've noticed about them. They always seem to. I can't say that I've ever had a Case knife that's been low quality or bad quality. It's when the back springs are always, you can run your finger this way or this way along the back spring, and you don't feel any, you can't feel where they come together or anything. It feels just smooth because everything has been mated together so nicely. The way the handle scale material mates up against the bolster, there's no gaps. It's just smooth and fitted nicely. There, see, there's what I mean about the back spring. It's you can see that there's no variation or deviation. Everything is fit in there nice. Brass pins, brass liners, mirror polished blades, nice tight back springs. You get the Case shield there, and like I say, most of these knives are made with their true sharp surgical steel, and you'll know what it is because down here at the tang it'll say SS, and I doubt you'll be able to. You can't see it, but if you see a little SS down there, then it's the true sharp, the stainless steel. But it's not the only steel that Case uses. Case does make. They do make knives with ATS 34. They do make Damascus knives. They do make with chrome vanadium blades and BG 42, which I'm really not too familiar with on that one. And they also do make 154 CM blades. So they do have a variety of steels they use. The company was founded in 1889, and it's owned by the Zippo Lighter Company right now. They're based out of Bradford, Pennsylvania. The Case Collectors Knife Club is the largest knife collecting association in the world. And as far as pocket knives go, the Case knives are they're the Cadillac of knives for collectible. If you're going to a knife show, or if you're collecting pocket knives, sure, there's other brands. There's Bulldog certainly is a great brand to have, and many others. But the Case knife seems to hold its value and be the one that's sought after the most. So anyway, just thought I'd show that to you. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I'll see you again.